Are you scared of failing? Well, this is why it's your secret weapon to success. Welcome, my name is Nikita. I've trained thousands of leaders and entrepreneurs just like you on how to discover their life's true purpose and live their dreams. Most people that do great things are scared of failure. And yet, they've trained themselves to understand that failure can actually be the key to success. They've trained themselves to think differently because they don't look at failure like failing. What is real failure for real entrepreneurs and leaders? Well, it's quitting. When you quit is when you actually failed. How many companies or products can you name that the discoverers or the scientists or the inventors started out wanting to create something different? For example, the inventor of the Post-it, he wanted to come up with the perfect glue, the glue that would glue anything. Now, throughout all of his discoveries, he never did come up with the glue that could glue anything. But he did discover that he can use the failures of his glue, that one of them is absolutely perfect and leaves no residue. He can use it for a piece of paper that will forever live in infamy because Post-its are everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. When the marketers of the Post-it first tried to market the Post-it, they completely failed until somebody else thought of a completely different way to show off the product. And then they blew up. And that's just one single product. How many failures have you had in your life? Think about it like this. Do you know how to walk? Well, how many times did you fall? How many times did you fall while learning how to walk? Is it a couple hundred times? Is it a couple thousand times? But yet you never stopped. You kept going. You knew that you could at some point succeed. You knew that at some point you will get to a place where you can walk. Well, what if success as an entrepreneur, success as a leader is guaranteed? Then every seemingly failure is just teaching you something new. The one thing you have to change about failure is how you look at it. Instead of being disappointed, look at it as an opportunity. Instead of being crushed, look at it as something you can learn from. Sometimes marriages fail. Sometimes businesses fail. Sometimes you fail as a parent. Sometimes you fail as a business partner. Sometimes you fail as a leader. And in each one of those failures is a seed of success, is a seed of transformation, is a seed of true knowledge and power. If you learn how to fail continuously without getting upset at it, then you will be unstoppable. You will be able to face any challenge, any difficulty. You will be able to face any fear and know that the only thing that can happen is for you to succeed. Because if something doesn't work out the way that you planned, well, guess what? It worked out the way it was supposed to for your greatest and highest good. It worked out so that way you can learn something from it. You can learn and evolve. You can learn and grow. You can use it for next time. You understand that every single time something doesn't happen the way that you want it to is an opportunity to tap deeper into your peace, to tap deeper into your subconscious mind and reprogram it, to cultivate more of what makes you powerful. But most people don't reflect on failures. They reflect on successes because successes, when you reflect on successes, you're like, yeah, I'm great. I'm powerful. It's fun. It's great because then you get to relive all of those great feelings again, all those positive feelings again. Whenever you've won before, whenever you've conquered that mountain, whenever you've done the hard thing and you succeeded, you're like, yeah, look at me. I'm the best. But whenever you reflect on failure, you can feel those negative feelings again. You can get sad, you can get depressed because now you're analyzing what you could have done better, what you could have changed, what you need to learn from all of those feelings, from all of those actions. It can be a very challenging thing, and especially for leaders and entrepreneurs, it's hard to reflect on your failures, but that is where your greatest lessons are. They don't lie in the successes, they lie in the failures. So, failure is your greatest opportunity to grow, to elevate, to evolve. It's in failure because in failure, there's inevitably going to be some time before you start the next thought, before you start the next project, before you start. Just keep going and going. Sometimes we don't even get to celebrate our successes, but shoot, we can spend time analyzing the failure. Go deep into yourself. Go deep into the introspective evaluation, your self evaluation, and see what is there for you. Maybe you could have done something differently. Maybe it's as small as changing your inside, changing your peace, changing your state. Maybe there was a different way you could have approached the challenge or the problem. Maybe you didn't train enough. Maybe you didn't train your mind, body, and soul enough. Maybe you didn't spend the time meditating, journaling, giving to yourself, working out, really training, really stretching. And then when you came up to this particular challenge or problem, boom, you weren't able to complete the climb. You weren't able to come down. Maybe you are now stuck in the plateau or what it feels like being stuck. So if you are in the state of failure, one, just realize that it's on purpose, that you didn't fail, that the only way you could fail is if you give up and quit. And I know you're not gonna quit. If you're here, you're not gonna quit. If you're watching this, you're never gonna quit until you win, until you succeed, until you get what you deserve, until you're living your dreams. Because if you're still here, if you're still grinding, if you're still moving forward, no matter what is happening, no matter what the collapse around you is, then you deserve to win. Maybe it's the tiniest little piece that you're missing. Maybe it's the understanding that everything is on purpose and you didn't fail. You just didn't succeed on your own terms yet. That's it. Just understanding and changing that tiny little perspective, that tiny little way that you're viewing yourself. Stop being so harsh on yourself. Stop it. If you're here for a reason. You will learn what you need to learn. You will succeed. All this was a test to see if you are ready yet. And yeah, you may not have been. But guess what? You are still here. You still deserve to live your dreams. You still deserve to find the solution on this plane of existence. And the only way you're going to do that is to realize that failure is just part of the process. It's just another step. It's just another challenge. And there is something for you to learn, even if it's simple as staying peaceful when everything is collapsing, staying peaceful when all you want to do is stay in the hurt, staying peaceful when it's hard to see love. So just stay peaceful, no matter how tough this time is. If you're peaceful in here, what you will cultivate and what you are creating is more peace in the future. You are creating more space in the future. You are creating that new person that can handle anything that the universe, the source, throws at them. Because you are an all powerful creator and you can win and you can persevere and you can succeed no matter what, as long as you just stay peaceful inside. Thank you for watching. This is Nikita. Remember, stay peaceful. Let's go.